Real people, real life situations. What's good? Welcome to Reality Hour. Kenya got today's letter. What's going on?
All right, dear Sam, I'm a man in my late 20s, and I was in a brief relationship, or so I thought, with a woman in her mid 20s. We were together for 6 months. The cause of our falling out was when she kept acting single. She kept saying single until you're married to certain things. I gave her a taste of her own medicine. I stopped paying for our dates and I started dating other women. She got mad and accused me of cheating. I told her that I'm single since I'm not married. My question is, was I justified in my response to her? I really liked her until she said that she was single but wanted me to pay for dates and be exclusive to her.
Okay, so run it. What did she say at the beginning?
So she wanted she he told her that she kept acting single and she kept saying, "Well, I'm single until I'm married." So he decided to flip it on her and, do the double reverse, and he stopped paying for the dates between them, and he also started dating other women.
Nothing wrong with that. He should have just said, "Okay, got it." So I understand what is what. So to define, you say you're single until you're married. You can keep doing what you're doing. So I'm going to do what I do, and if you still want to see her, you can see her, and if you want to see me, I'll see you.
Right.
So I'm with him on that. If you're going to live a single life and you keep throwing, I'm single, time married, and no, it don't work that way. We can have fun as adults.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And no, you should take him out some damn time if he your friend.
Oh.
He's your friend, right? No, we in 2024.
Well, they were together. They were considering themselves together, and I
Nah, they
think
still
she
young. It's only 6 months. They'll figure it out later on. When she get tired of seeing him with somebody, he get tired. He gonna lay down the law and say, look, either we gonna be together or we not.
well, I mean,
They gonna have to decide what they gonna do here.
I think this relationship is over at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to what she said she set it up. She said that she was single until she's married. So he was smart to stop being a sucker and to see other women.
Well,
Technically, I mean, if you
What?
want to look from the technical standpoint, that doesn't mean you walk away just because someone says they're
No,
single until married.
no, but she was doing things that were like single.
I think we have to be careful about our words when we're in relationships because, she might have been trying to bait him into getting
That's what
engaged
it
to
sounds
her.
like to
Like
me.
I
And
want you to
see it,
put a ring
and,
See
on
how that
it.
and,
worked out?
and see
Right.
how it turned out for you.
Yeah,
Right.
Because
Or
your
you
sounds like she was
communication went there.
trying
You
that.
brought
She was trying.
Hey
Right.
player, no, you did all right. You did all right. So now she need to get her act together. What does that mean then?
Right. Or you constantly telling somebody they need to get out or whatever and then get mad when they leave. So you have to be
That's
careful
right.
about what you're putting out there in the world.
Energy is something else. That energy that you bring to the table is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Stop having all these. It's good to be confident. Okay, you want to be confident about who you are and all that great stuff, but don't be putting down or not looking at the other person's feelings and making them feel like they ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You be careful with that.
That's true.
Well, he was kind of being a smart aleck from, what she was saying. He
What?
decided to teach her a lesson instead of talking, but clearly
He
neither of them have
he
good
should have
communication skills.
he should have said, as I mentioned in the beginning, define what you're saying
Right.
so I know.
Right.
Versus just going doing it. Most men are just gonna go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, got it. And the way she did it, she didn't say it like this. Well, I'm single until I get married. She didn't do that. She did the head roll. I'm single. I'm single till I get married.
She cried.
And he was like, all right, bet. No doubt. I get it. I get it. That right there.
Why she clap her hands?
Cause that's what
That's
what
what
they do. 22. Come on. That's what they do.
That's what they done.
That's what they do. Don't act like we wasn't in our 20s.
And that's another thing. You in your 20s, y'all still got a lot of
You
lessons
got a
to
lot of
learn,
time,
so,
man. If you really love this girl, you want to be with her, then have the conversation.
Yeah.
But other than that, you know what I'm saying, your reaction was a reaction of how she probably kicked it off with you.
Yeah, and if you really want somebody, don't be daring them to leave.
Don't
be
say that again.
don't be daring them for, to be out of your life. You need to be working on what it is that you want out of the relationship, not trying to push them out of the relationship.
Yeah.
Because you might get what you asked for.
Ultimatums, I think, are necessary at times, but it doesn't always work
Not
out.
6 months in.
Yeah, it doesn't always work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comment section. If you just tuned in, it's 6 months. 6 months they've been together, and he said, "Look, you keep acting like you single." And she was like, "I am single until a ring is on it."
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you said she clapped with it.
She
had
she
to clap
she
in the
clapped with it
attitude.
And
and
rolled her neck.
rolled her
Oh.
neck and ha ha did one of those.
But then he was totally out of line. He stopped paying for their dates.
He
He
ain't out of
started
line?
dating
He
other
told her go
women.
back.
He's
Right.
not out of line. He's a single man. Just because I'm seeing you, what I got to keep paying?
Yeah, but that's a whole nother subject.
Uh,
Yes, if you're gonna go out with me, hey, if not, we'll just,
right,
we'll just
exactly.
talk on
I'm
the phone.
single too.
No,
I'm
but like
single
you,
too.
if you're going out with me as a male, you should be paying. But let's just talk on the phone. We're not gonna do that. I'm from the old school. Ain't no Dutch in
Yeah, old school fine, but if she want him, take him out to some surprise him one time.
If you're courting somebody as a male,
Yeah.
I think there's certain, things. But like you said, they're not courting no more. He's just kicking it.
Those rules, I'm old school too, but all the old school rules are out the door now.
It really is.
All the old school rules out the door now. You got to see what that woman about you now too. I thought I never would say nothing like that's the truth. I'm talking about really.
Yeah.
Where you at? If I'm having a hard time, damn it.
That should have always been the way, though. I think that women should always be able to support their significant other, just like they would.
Yeah.
Like you want that same support.
Yeah.
You should always be able to do that. But
That
I
comes
just
with
think-
conversation.
Yeah, I think that those certain things where telling a woman like you got passing her the bill, and
Ain't
you're
no way.
trying.
No, you don't do
Ain't no
that.
Come on,
you
man.
you
Come
just
on. Don't
you
do my
just
girl
no
like
way.
that.
you just don't
do
take her
that.
ass nowhere.
That's
That's
what
all.
I say, Sam.
Yeah,
Just
I'm not
don't-
taking.
just don't take
But
her
if you
nowhere.
ask me to go out, where we going?
No, if she is the one who's the
Yeah,
initiator,
she asked him, and then because she already said she's single. We ain't together.
nah, I can agree with you on that.
Two
part.
friends, you say let's
But
go
I
out.
just can't
You
get
ought to
over
be
it.
able to push that bill over there sometime. You take care of it.
How do people get to long-term relationships these days? I don't know because
Child, listen.
everybody's so
They need to stay-
intolerant.
they need to
doing
take-
a mess.
They need to stay off of TikTok. They need to stay off of Facebook. They need to stay off of social media if they want to be.
Yeah. That probably would
The
help a
social
lot.
media will mess you up, and
It sure
that's
will.
why they doing what they doing right now. They watching all these folks on social media.
That's
They
probably,
watching
she
these
probably was-
podcasts. and
They
things
wa-
like
they
that.
watching-
hip-hop.
They watching all that stuff. They
That
watching
ain't
all
real.
that, all that
ain't-
stuff,
That ain't real. That's
all
not
that,
reality.
all that. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
careful with your words.
Comments coming in. What you got?
All right. Now, Desmond said, yes, you were justified. Just because you are not married to one another, that doesn't mean that she should carry on as single if she wants you to be exclusive. If she wants to be single until married, that goes for you too. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And Imani said, you're both right. You're both single until you're married, but she still needs to be courted. Good luck.
Yeah, and as you mentioned earlier, quarter. But define what she said to marriage. I mean, is she gonna keep living how whatever it is that you don't like? Is that her seeing other people? Is that her talking to these other dudes? Like, what does her acting single means?
Right.
Because she still got to have her friends. I don't believe in people. I know they got this little thing about single people should be with single people and married people should be with married people. If those are her friends that she been rocking out with, them her friends. Whether they
Yeah.
married or single.
They-
And it depends on the person on what they gonna do.
Yeah,
Because
that's
you
all
got
that is.
you got married people that do some of the same crap. Well, I don't call it crap, but they do some of the same things some of their single friends do.
For sure.
I think that in your 20s, you're figuring out what type of person you want. You might have dodged a bullet. That just isn't the type of person for you. It's okay. Just move on. I wouldn't be trying to do this tit for tat, going back and forth, all that stuff. But no, I don't think you're wrong. But I think that he was wrong for not communicating.
She started. Now she got what she deserved.
Well,
Sounds like two folks that need a little mature a little bit.
a lot of
Yeah.
maturing.
They both need to mature. They got a ways to go.
And what you ought to do is go on and he in his 20s, so go ahead and post that date on TikTok.
See,
You want to be petty?
now
Post it on
Why are you
TikTok.
trying to be
we're
petty?
trying to talk these people off the ledge.
Look, he's on a date. He's single. He's living a single life. Single people show their lives all on social media.
show, I feel the truth. So